Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com. Today we're talking with Tim about his 2015 Challenger, going over all of his mods along with his photos. And if you want to see more about his mods list and his pictures along with customers like his, check out the customer build profile pages on the website. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link below. Speaking of which, subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all things Challenger. And at this point, let's talk with Tim. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, thank you.
There's a lot of cars on the road. I always like to ask, what drew you to your Challenger, and can you tell me a little bit about it?
It's a 2015 Shaker. As soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. I actually had a Mustang and a Camaro. I had them both at the same time, and I traded them both towards the Challenger.
Yours is really clean, really beautiful looking. I'm a big fan of the white. The impression that I get from it is you kind of have this nostalgic, classic muscle car vibe to it. You've got the rear window louvers I can see right in your camera, right behind you, so I want to start there.
Yep, I like the style, and I like the matte black to match the stripes on across the hood.
So you got that theme, kind of like you said, the stripes go all the way across the front and kind of ends with the rear louvers, and it's just a classic, really muscle car, 60s, 70s vibe to it. Have you had to take them off at all to maybe go through a car wash, or are they just kind of on there for you?
Nope, they're on there good. I've had them on a couple years now, and no rattles, nothing like that. I go through the car wash with it. Very pleased with them, very pleased with them.
I think some people are often asking, can I go through the car wash? Do I have to worry about them flying off on the highway? And when they're done properly, man, they're on there.
Oh yeah, no problems whatsoever with them.
It's awesome. You're like a living testimony to that fact.
Good, yeah, I recommend them, highly recommend them.
But you have quarter window louvers kind of matching. They're both NP concepts, the rears and the quarters. Can you tell me a little bit about, your decision making there?
Yeah, I wanted something, to set off down the side to give it that sleek look. I ordered them in black and had them painted to match the rest of the car. I didn't want to leave them black. I thought the painted white would really set it off. Those are on very nice.
Exterior styling wise, can you tell us a little bit about some of the other options? I think you have some Sec 10 hardware on there.
Yeah, I have the headlight covers, and I have the side marker tint. Those really set it off too, especially on a white vehicle.
How are the headlight covers?
Yeah, they've been real good. I have them for my truck as well. I always put headlight covers on my vehicles. Everyday driving, they're great. No issues.
Almost all of your mods, from what I can tell, are kind of just appearance, really easy to go on. They're really affordable mods, like your louvers, your quarter window, your rear window. Do you have any plans for maybe power or suspension or something like that?
Suspension I'm going to leave alone, I think. I would like to get a power programmer.
Is there one that you're eyeing up in particular?
I think the Diablo.
The nice thing about the Diablo is it's like right out of the box, it's a preloaded or canned tuner, so they come preloaded with, what you need to do.
Right, and that's what I'm looking for, something simple and, easy to use.
What about some other add-ons, maybe a cold air intake or something like that, kind of pair it up with the tuner?
Yeah, probably K&N. I like to run K&N, cold air intake in, all my vehicles.
Yeah, the Shaker setup's kind of built for that air intake, right? Like that's kind of the whole MO of that package. So adding on the tuner, pairing it up with an intake instead of K&N, it's only going to do really positive things for that driving. Is there something that you're thinking about beefing up the sound profile? That's a lot of one of the first mods a lot of Challenger owners do.
It has an aftermarket exhaust on it, and it does sound good. I mean, you can definitely tell something's there, I've always been a fan of the MagnaFlow mufflers too. And I like the way the MagnaFlow sounds too. I had one on my old truck, my F-150, and I was pleased with it.
Well, Tim, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come talk to me.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been fun.
That's going to wrap this one up, guys. We just talked to Tim about his 2015 Challenger with the Shaker package. And as you can see, he's just got a couple of really tasteful mods on his vehicle, stuff that really makes a difference to the appearance of his vehicle. And he's got some plans to do some power upgrades later in the future. Hopefully this gave you some inspiration on what you can do to your own Challenger. And if you want to again see his mods list and his profile pictures along with other customers like his, check out his customer build page on the website. And if you're watching on YouTube, click the link below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date for more interviews like this one, product reviews, and more. Keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.